jump into it.
Chris, I hope it's going to be a wonderful experience for you and for the viewers. Italy facing off against Croatia. Croatia losing their first game 50-58 to the Lithuanian squad. Lithuania then dropping a game to Great Britain. Italy winning their first matchup against Great Britain 53-49, but that is a pretty slow start still for Italy.
Right.
They are the defending champs, and they got a title to lose.
Well, look, they put up 100 points not once but twice in the FIBA Esports Open. One as they immediately draw first with a two-pointer there. A nice shot there from the baseline. Low percentage shot, but green means go, and it drops in. And here we see Croatia bringing the rock up the court. A tough pass across the key. Coach doesn't like that. Alley-oop at the other end. And our first big dunk right there. I love it.
A strong start for the Italian squad. It is important to get going early on. Speaking of the Italian scoring ability, a high score of points belong to Italy. They have scored 118 in FIBA Esports Open 1 in a game against Ukraine.
Yeah, as I just mentioned, I mean, they have the ability to just pour in the buckets there. A really nice little timeout there from Croatia, showing a heads-up play. And we did just see, nice pick and roll there, working in for a high percentage shot. And that's easy. Quick two, kissing it off the glass. You love to see it. And but had a quick glance there at some of the on-the-go strategy being employed by Italy. As you saw the tactics flash up on the screen as we get another beautiful double-handed windmill dunk drive there from Italy. I tell you what, it's like they knew I couldn't wait to call the game here, Iggy. They are giving me dunks straight off the bat. I love it.
They're trying to keep you entertained, Chris. King of assists is not only a king of assists, a really royal dunk over there and a foul called right here.
And he's got 3 free throws here, so he's got an opportunity to draw the game within one. Does he have ice-cold blood in the veins? He does as he drops 2 here.
If he shoots free throws under pressure in the fourth quarter,
yep,
he might then be able to tell if he's got ice in his veins.
There you go.
Now, early on, he converts.
That's it. Triple 3 throws right there, and we got ourselves a 1-point game. Lejeez toting the rock. Oh, he did the jump pass, and again, just faking out his man, and that's a good look. Rattles in and out, but good offensive rebound here from Mark and I. Back out to Lejeez. That's green, and green means go. Big 3 right there, and we got our big 3 graphic.
That's a great execution by Italy off of an offensive rebound, but Markinai 24 was wide open in the paint. The pass could have went there a bit earlier. Croatia answering right back with the 3 of their own.
Yeah, absolutely. All green again. We're seeing a lot of skill here to the folks at home. That's a great dot of a pass. Markinai, two-handed dunk with authority. Put a stamp on that. I like it. And what you're seeing at home, folks, is really, really good skills here. Whenever you see that little green underneath a player when he's taking a shot, that means they timed it perfectly. A good steal right here. Diving for the ball. That's what you want to see when you're playing for your nation. And now king of assists. Turnover of his own. Quick, fast break. This has got to be a big dunk. There it is.
And here we go. Team Croatia not falling behind early in the ball game. That is very important mentally for Team Croatia if they still want to keep their hopes alive to make it to the playoffs.
Beautiful. And a foot on the line there, so that's only going to be 2. But again, beautiful green there. You like to see it from King of Assists. He is a classy player. And here comes Zico. Zico bringing the ball up the court and just working it around nicely right here, Croatia. There we go. And we can have a look at the Group C pool right there, and you can have a look at the standings so you can see how important this game is right here. Every team has lost at least one game except for Italy. So what can Croatia do here with another big 3 from the corner?
Clark doing his best. He is a prolific shooter from behind the arc. You cannot leave him wide open. A major defensive mistake by Team Italy.
That's right. Lejeez had a good look there. Rattles one home. You love to see that. And Italy and Croatia trading 3s on the last couple of possessions here. Pretty exciting stuff, Ignis.
Italy is a high-scoring team. Croatia needs to pay attention. They have to be very efficient defensively. Now they can keep up with the score of Italy, but who knows what's going to happen in the near future? Who knows if you're still going to get those buckets? You have to keep a close eye on your opponents on the defensive end of the floor.
On the clock though, got to free somebody up. Went for the alley-oop, it failed though. And now Croatia have a chance to come back down the court. Right, look, Ison Tominek is doing a great job of harassing Zico whenever he has the ball. And he's already forced one turnover there by tapping the ball off of Zico. Good pick and roll, and working it into the paint, back to the top. Good look. Rattles in and out. Good offensive board though. And a great steal underneath the bucket. Quick transition basketball right here. Ison Tominek thinks twice about it. Oh, we finally get a breather. The ball goes out of bounds.
Italy will keep possession with 16 to shoot. Both teams are scoreless for a minute or so.
That's it. Now pick and roll here. Legis trying to set something up at the top of the key. Trying to work his magic, get open for a three. There's the pick and roll. Doesn't give it. Takes the three. Rattles in and out. Tipped it to himself, Markinite. He's doing the dirty work down there in the paint. I tell you what, as a big man, I love to see it. Alley-oop. Great defense there. Oh, but it's actually fallen to Ison Tominek, who rattles it home. And a 5-point lead here for Italy. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Croatia just want to work some magic right here. 7 left on the clock. Down to 5. Oh, it's a turnover and a quick transition basket. Good hustle there, though, from Croatia. At least they saved the 2.
Croatia avoiding a very disappointing end to the first quarter. A 7-point deficit is something, and you don't want to take it to the second quarter. Now Croatia, they do have a chance to run the break. That means they have a chance to narrow the deficit. An open shot from beyond the arc, bottoms up.
Beautiful, great offensive rebound. Gets his own shot back, dishes it out, and just like that, a 2-point game. And you're dead right. 5 points, a lot more manageable than 7, especially against a powerhouse like the Italian team.
And 2 points are a lot more manageable than 7 as well. That's what Croatia get in their possession.
Nice pull up here from Legis. It rattles in and out though, and hungry for the boards. I tell you what.
Gotta love the effort from Team Croatia. Tough shot off the backboard. It doesn't go.
That's it. And NJ's out there. He looks a little bit like the Witcher, doesn't he? And that's a big dunk right there. Look, the Italians will punish you really quickly. Very efficient, fast break. You know, fast transition basketball there. Really like to see that. Here's Zico. Thought about it, pulled it back, and there's our first foul of the game.
Both teams playing great basketball so far.
Yep.
And that is why I said that psychology is going to matter. They're both capable of pulling off plays. They just need to do it in rhythm, and they need to do it consistently.
Yeah, I'm with you. Execution is the key. 3 seconds on the clock. He needs to put this up, Zico. Good look in the end, and a good offensive board right there. Only down by 4. Now they get to rework it. Of course, the shot clock doesn't fully reset there, so now another 5 seconds here, and he's going to have to pull the trigger on something. Oh, unfortunately, just forced the pass, and another
That's not the pass you wanted over there.
Another quick transition basket for Italy here. They are going to punish you with those cherry picking.
Job protecting the paint over there when NJ93 had a chance to score for Croatia, and
been impressed by his leadership so far. Zico, he really needs to step up here. That's a great 3.
And what a great find it was. A pass from one corner to the other for a wide open look. Team Croatia back within 4 now, and a quick foul.
And now they're going. They're actually going at least full court pressure with one man on the ball handler here, just trying to pick the pocket, maybe get a quick basket. It's not easy though. It's really, really not easy. A good pass to Markinite. Good defense. King of assists gets the ball back, works it back out. That's Green. What a shot.
That is really a brave shot to take.
Whoa.
And a great shot to make.
He shot that one from the car park. That was from downtown. That was impressive right there. Here we go. And NG93 trying to be a bit of a nuisance there. And good alley-oop, another backdoor cut. This is important. Look, they came into the quarter down by 5. They're maintaining that right there. As we see, Kaljak 93 has 12 points already. Nearly half of his team's points there. You just got to stay in touch. That's it's Green again. Phenomenal.
Phenomenal shooting by the Italian squad. They're lining it up from behind the arc. Last minute of play in the second quarter. We have to pay the credit also to Croatia. They're doing one heck of a job staying in contention with Italy.
Yep, that's the key right there. They really are staying in contention. Fast break for King of Assists, good foul. That's a good foul. That's when coach goes, good foul.
You don't want to give up easy 2 points. You want to make them earn it from the stripe.
Exactly. There is such a thing as a good foul. And King of Assists, though, is going to punish you from the free throw line as he rattles home both of these. And that's a 10-point lead. Now you've got 30 seconds left in the half. If you're Croatia, you've got to score on this possession and try to get the ball back. Just have the final say in this half, basically.
Italy trying to shift the momentum in the ball game and carry a solid lead into the third quarter.
Absolutely.
Croatia now carrying a huge burden. They need the win, but they get rejected right here.
Big block, and if you're at home playing 2K Bingo with us, we've now seen every single animation except the air ball as a buzzer beater drops in. Beautiful buzzer beater right there. And we have a 12-point Italian lead. And we were just, with 1 minute left in the half, we were praising Croatia for staying relevant, for staying in touch. They have got to claw back a 12-point deficit here. Third quarter is so crucial in so many of these FIBA Esports Open 2 games. It's really been the deciding quarter. Let's see what they can do. That's green, and that's 3. Beautiful stuff.
In real basketball, they say that the third quarter belongs to the teams that are the most tactically sound. We'll see if that's the case in esports.
Absolutely. Well, look, it's all about concentration and focus after a bit of a break, a bit of a lull. The good news is that in the FIBA Esports Open 2, we see another quick transition here. There isn't a big break at halftime, just a minute. Great shot here from the corner. Rattles in and out. Unfortunately, couldn't get the offensive board. Look, they're shutting down the transition. You can see they've had a chat at halftime. They're stopping that fast break from Italy now as well, and that's paying off for them.
And Cloak, he did really have the right to take that shot. He did have a right for that heat check over there. Slam dunk Team Italy. They're up by 11. Team Croatia, they started the second half on a high note. They just need to keep it up. Illegal screen, offensive foul called. Italy will regain possession.
Oof. You never want to turn it over like that. This is going to be a big play and a quick bucket as well. The lead is out to 13. And look, Markinite has been, he's got 4 assists and 10 points. He's got a few boards as well. It's been all over the shop. You love to see it. And now they've got to answer. This is where I look to Zico. Zico to drop in a 3 here, get himself open. They're working the pick and roll. That's a tough pass, though. Low percentage pass over the paint. Italy again with another transition basket. That's how quick they are.
4 consecutive assists with no turnovers for Team Italy. And speaking of the assist by Markinite 24, it is kind of rare to have that kind of a court vision for a big man, but that's a very important aspect in basketball. Slam dunk Croatia, they finally find something inside.
Yeah, absolutely. Great stuff. Getting on the board, that's what you need. Every possession now, if you're Croatia, you've got to score. It's that simple. Tough D. Oh, you got to box out as well, though. Great block from behind there. There you go. Beating Italy at their own game with a quick transition basket. That's what you got to do. Score when you get the rock.
Will Croatia be able to make a crucial run right now? That is the question. They're down by 11. They've got some work to do.
Oh, you can't leave men wide open, though, as we get another big 3. That was a breakdown in communication. Clearly a sharpshooter being left unmanned, and he shot that from downtown. But if you're going to leave them open, they're going to get green every time. You got to get a hand up on that shot.
You've got to watch the shooters in transition, especially if you're playing against Team Italy.
Absolutely. Some of the best. Seconds, a quick timeout here. Nothing wrong with that.
He should have taken that shot right away. He was wide open. We've seen some green numbers.
Yep, absolutely.
Under the avatar.
Absolutely. And here we go. 2 seconds. Big dunk there with authority. Is that a statement? Are they coming back here? Again, they've cut it back to exactly what it was. 12-point lead for Italy. Croatia just needs stops defensively, and they need to really, really pick their men up when it comes to defense. That's a good look and a good rebound there. Quick transition basket. No, Italy were all over that. And I tell you what, they're trying to beat each other at their own games right now.
Croatia really being solid right here. Great effort by Team Croatia, for example, in the possession where they didn't get the points in the paint at first. A smart timeout and a huge dunk right after that. Now NJ93 is inside. His second attempt is also not good. Italy doing a good job on the defensive end of the floor, but Team Croatia managing to secure a rebound right here.
Yep.
And one more chance for them to narrow the deficit.
And really quick to call that timeout as he was on the ground. I love that. I really love heads-up play. That's a great pass. He's got to knock that in, and he does. Rattle home
and
a three.
He's good, which means it's only a single-digit remaining, and they're really feeling the momentum going their way during the last minute or so.
Absolutely. And let me tell you, NJ right now has activated his takeover. He is literally on fire, and that means you've got to get him the rock.
Got to be careful with those passes right here. Croatia holding on to the ball.
Great pass. Boom. They're coming back. The deficit is 7. They've just got to take it one play at a time here. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Croatia, they need staunch defense right here. They've got to stand firm against a superior Italian team, but that is such a deep three. How do you defend that, Ignis?
Croatia is working a lot to get their shots, and Italy just launches a three in transition, and here they go. Once again, a 10-point lead. Croatia trying to work their way back. A three is missed.
Yep, and a quick foul there just to make the bucket a little more difficult. 10-point lead here. It's two better than they came in. I guess down by 12 when they came in. Croatia. They are trying to work something here. That's a low percentage shot there, a clanker. And look, 20 seconds left in the quarter. It's one possession at a time. Just got to drop the ball in if you're Croatia, and if you're Italy, you're just trying to get the stop, get the transition bucket back the other way.
You've got 24 seconds for a break here, so you just need to be patient here. If you're Croatia, you do not want any more points coming from Italy in the third quarter.
Absolutely. And NJ is going to try and work this in. The clock is down to 1, and alley-oop. A little too long. Held on just a little too long here. And we've got no breaks. Straight into the fourth quarter action. Their day is over.
Croatia lost to Lithuania. I would once again like to remind you, 50-50 for their ways back into playoff contention.
Yeah, and this is a huge quarter for their chances here. They really do need to win, which means they've got to overcome this 10-point deficit somehow. And I just don't love these low percentage cross the key passes. You really have some fantastic, a good time out there from Croatia. You have some fantastic and ready Italian defenders just looking to pounce.
Otherwise, Team Italy, of course, they have to take their risks, so their decisions are quite understandable. They're trying to catch Team Italy off guard from time to time, but sometimes it does result in a turnover.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to see him work the pick and roll game a little bit more from the top of the key right here. I mean, Torkat Roger here, just trying to work that with NJ. That's pretty good. That's a good look right there. You got to knock that in, and he just misses, unfortunately. Look, it's a lot easier said than done making those threes. You know, when I play 2K, I definitely can't do it, Ignis. I don't know about you.
Well, corner shots are not the toughest shots to make, actually, especially when you're wide open. The three-point line is a bit closer. In that case, Mr. Clock, he loves those corners. But when you're under pressure, sometimes you just don't get the release right.
Yeah, that was a big three from the Italians there. I'll tell you what, it is pulling away from Croatia. They need something. Even if they get a bucket here, expect to see some full court pressure. Again, the clock is against them. They need quicker buckets than this. Got to work something here. Zico looking to lead them. Good look. He got his ISO, but couldn't get it to drop there.
Let's be honest, Croatia needs some rapid solutions.
Yep, they really, really do. And that's good ball movement from it. Wow, it rattled home. I did not think that was going to drop. And 16 points. Look, this
the ball game. Team Lithuania, I believe, praying for Croatia right now, but there are not a lot of chances for Croatia to win. However, if they keep this up, anything can happen.
That's it. Look, the full court pressure is important. Full court man-to-man. Italy are going to punish you, though, with quick ball movement and good looks of their own like that. And right now, it really does just look as though the rim is as wide as an ocean here, and the Italians are just dropping in the threes.
They're getting the buckets. They're up by 16. Team Italy on a path of winning a game against Croatia. That would give them the second win of the tournament. Their first win came against Great Britain. It was 53-49. Great Britain here in this game against Team Croatia. 6 more points already, and we know that Italy can score at will.
Yeah, they really, really can. And what was really telling was the interview with Team Italy's captain there. And look, he was just, as I say, cool as a cucumber. He honestly, you can see that they have the elite mentality. They're taking it a game at a time. They're showing respect to every single opponent. Croatia played a great game. They really have, but Italy are just that much better.
Croatia doing their best to stay close, but Italy with a few tough shots down the stretch.
Yep.
That's what you need to secure a win. If you're playing against an opponent that really brings their best onto the court, Team Croatia really doing a great job on the defensive end of the floor. They were staying close for a long period of time, but Team Italy showing their experience, showing how cold-blooded they are, and knocking down some important trifectas, executing very well on the offensive end of the floor, stopping the breaks of Team Croatia, and that is a recipe of the champions.
Absolutely. Recipe for success, without a doubt. Oh, look at that. NJ's doing well, though. Zico missed a three. He's trying to pull up again. That's a good alley-oop right there. And look, he's working the ball really, really nicely. And we've got another 2 points here for NJ. How he got activated must have been via assists. He has 6 assists.
Markinite now showing that he can score. A big slam for Mr. Markinite, 14 points and 6 out of 8 shooting, as well as 6 assists.
And that means 6 assists means he's gone and basically contributed at least 24 points to his team there, hasn't he?
He's doing a great job, and every a 21-point lead, and that type of a lead that huge is not an accident. They've done one heck of a job here in a game against Croatia, especially in the second half.
I agree. Look, they've shown the hearts of champions, and Croatia have looked fantastic. Look at the ball movement here as we see every time they get the ball. 24-point lead, and it doesn't even feel as though it all came at once. It really does feel like a methodical build-up, doesn't it?
That is the way the champions are playing, actually. Yep. Team Italy really proving so far that they're in contention for that title. Great Britain giving them a real challenge, losing a game only by 4 points. Team Croatia challenging them in the first half. We'll see what Lithuania can do under a huge pressure, since they will definitely be needing that win against Italy if they're looking to be top 8 in FIBA Esports Open 2. They finished 5th in the first tournament, with Italy winning it.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we have only 19 seconds left. And look, I would just say we didn't get an opportunity, unfortunately, to